Peace. Today is Wednesday, October 17th, making today's math.
Knowledge, God, all being born to build, destroy.
That's right. The knowledge of God allows you to build on all things positive and destroy all things negative. Peace to the NGE. Peace. Welcome back to You Know What I Mean Godcast. I'm Lord Jamar.
I'm Digger.
We got Fact Checker Rage in the house, Sound Man Alex Stanton, Cameron, and my man Harold in the place to be. What's good, team? How you feeling today?
Yep.
Okay.
We're so serious.
Okay.
Let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun. Okay, because when we were last here, what the hell were we talking about?
We were talking about the AMAs and
Yeah,
basically
and all the funny styles of
the regentification of rap categories.
Right. Through an award show that
Right.
is probably super white and really has no understanding of hip hop.
And I'm actually a fan of the subcategories like alt rap, and I am a fan of that because I do think like hip hop has a core sound, and when you deviate from that, like I don't want to keep it in a box, but when you deviate from that, it does become something else. And I don't like just because it becomes something else or it fuses with another genre, then, those records get all of the accolades and, then there are like the core hip hoppers or the hip hop purists, as you will, get overlooked most of the time. So I am a fan of the subgenre-ing, but yeah, I think it's just weird to see like a street mumble rap group when shout out to Migos though. I'm a Migos fan. I ain't going front.
I mean, they catchy like for the shit that goes on right now. You know what I mean? Like they make those catchy joints.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they definitely. They got what you call what do the kids say? They got some bops.
Oh, is that a new slang that I don't know?
Bops? Oh yeah.
They got some bops. Alex, do you?
Yeah.
He's like, I ain't never heard that shit, but
hey, I fucks with the kids.
I don't know where Dick are getting that fucking slang from, but
they got some bops.
I ain't never heard that shit. They got some bops, okay?
Yeah, they got some bops.
Because that's my first time hearing that shit too.
Hands, they got some bops.
Okay,
I guess that would a song to make it in there.
Pew, pew, pew.
I guess you would put that in the bop category.
Now, before we go any further, I know y'all see all the merchandise on the table.
Hey!
You know what I mean? We got the You Know What I Mean Godcast gear. We got that brand Nubian gear. I don't see the Digger gear up here. We need to get some of your representation.
Yeah, this is looking real.
Well, that's a female one right there.
This is looking real misogynistic
that's
right here. I just need you to know that.
That's a female shirt right there.
Okay.
The
little
low
Rod
cut
Digger
joint.
all down here in the bottom with the small print.
But anyway, if you'd like to get some merch which supports the show, go to www.hoodg.com. And yeah, we appreciate it. It definitely helps us subsidize the show. I wanted to bring something up real quick. This is just something I thought of just now that I've been wanting to bring up for a while. So
Thinking's good.
And I want to see what y'all think about this, right?
Okay.
It might have been a month or two ago, right? I saw a story on the news, right? They had a big crack bust in Queensbridge, like a big drug bust of drug dealers, right? And the name of the operation was The Bridge is Over.
Oh, I remember seeing that.
The police had a drug bust codenamed The Bridge is Over for the Queensbridge housing projects.
Nearly 24 people tonight under arrest in Queens after a year-long investigation into illegal weapons that cops called Operation Bridge is Over. Authorities executed 9 search warrants at the NYCHA Queensbridge houses in Long Island City yesterday. They took 22 people into custody, seized 4 handguns. Investigators say the suspects sold crack, heroin, and marijuana at the housing complex.
I could assure you, if you were living in an apartment next to one of these apartments we're selling, definitely a lot less traffic in and out of the building and the stairwells. So I'd imagine it'd be a lot better quality of life.
Big drug bust, as you heard. The Queens DA says the police and prosecutors are committed to tracking down and prosecuting drug dealers and other criminals who, their words, terrorize the community.
Like, what do we think about that? Like, hip hop has permeated to the point, we were talking about how universal hip hop has gotten. Hip hop has permeated to the point where the police are naming a drug bust operation from a famous hip hop song. Like, how ironic is that? And who ever thought that we would come to this day?
Well, when I was a youngin' and I saw Fred and Barney rapping the Fruity Pebbles commercial dressed as Run DMC, I knew that we were on the brink of something big.
Who are you? I'm the master rapper and I'm here to say I love Fruity Pebbles in a major way. He loves Fruity Pebbles in a major way.
It's funny because for me, I feel like from the minute I heard hip hop, I knew it was big. Like, I thought it was bigger than it was.
Yeah.
Like, my naivete believed that when I heard them say ho and all that, in my mind, they was in like Madison Square Garden.
Remember, I said the same thing.
Yeah.
Remember, I said when I was younger, I thought it would like to be on TV look like outer space. Like, I had no idea how to be a part of that.
I had no idea that they was in the rec room of the projects. You see? Or just some little hole in the wall club, because my frame of reference for other musics of the time, you know what I mean? Underground rock and roll bands, these motherfuckers like Kiss and shit was out at that time.
Right.
These, if you look at their record covers and shit like that, these motherfuckers was doing stadiums and shit like that. So I'm thinking anybody that's making a record, making recordings,
Are larger than life.
are larger than life and are doing big shit like that. So I immediately thought that hip hop was that big.
And for me,
So it grew into what I believed it to be from the beginning. But that's what I thought it was.
Dana Owens playing basketball, Irvington High School down the street. Once I saw her on the TV, I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I saw that girl up the block.
Right.
If she could do it, goddamn it, I could do it.
And I'm telling you that was the physical start of me, what you call like going in the trenches. That's when I really like hit the pavement. Like, okay, I gotta find somebody to produce this thing called a demo.
There it is. There it is.
That was the start of it for me.
Can I touch on the Queensbridge thing real quick?
Go ahead.
Okay. Man, the bridge is over. I see that as a blatant attack. And a few years ago, the Hip Source magazine had an issue called Hip Hop Behind Bars. And the subtitle was, Are Rappers the New Target of America's Criminal Justice System? This is when the hip hop cop thing became familiar and all the rappers was getting arrested. When they put names like that, there are no coincidences.
Of course not.
There are no coincidences. They're making fun like, haha, we know about your hip hop culture. We know who you are. We're hip, and here's a little something for you. Go to jail.
Right.
It's serious.
The bridge is over. I thought that was
Come
like
on,
a
without
real
a doubt.
smack in the face.
It's an absolute smack in the face. The bridge is over.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
And we're gonna name it after a rap song,
That's offensive.
and hip hop is one of the only things to even help some of the people in Queensbridge.
Exactly.
Like, that was one of the, if you think about one of the things that really helped people get the fuck out of Queensbridge, hip hop was one of the main vehicles for that. And now they're gonna use that as a fucking slap in the face and to lock
Definitely
motherfuckers up.
condescending.
That is
Yo,
heavy.
It's just some crazy shit, and you got to look at the,
Man,
at how at what these motherfuckers think is funny.
right.
You see what I'm saying? Like the devil is the devil, yo. He do some devilish shit, yo, and he will fucking Yo, he will really try to make a mockery of you on many different levels. And I just thought that shit
I wouldn't be surprised if that was like a black police chief. I
want to know who did that.
but come on. And first of all, it's one of those hip hop cops, like you said, that probably even suggested it. Yo, you know what we should name it? The Bridge is Over.
Of course.
And then the white, I don't understand. I don't really follow. What do you? Well, see, there was this song called "The Bridge Is Over" back in the days of KRS-One, and so now he got to school the white man to the history of the whole shit. You know what? I fucking like it. I like it. Let's name it that. Thank you, Leroy. What's your name? Good job, Officer Leroy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how that shit came about.
Yep.
But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up, and it's been on my mind. I just kept forgetting to fucking bring it up. But anyway, go ahead. We got about 10 minutes to have some fun.
Let's have some fun. So, a couple of shows ago, we were naming some of our hip hop quotables, and but what we didn't talk about was how about those songs that you fucking up the words, but you continue to sing right along.
Well, we fucked up the words.
Oh yeah,
in a hip hop quotable.
I fucked up Cameron's whole verse. Shake
I
it,
said,
shake
you know
it,
the epilogue like James Bond.
Then I re-fucked it up by falsely correcting you.
Right. And it turns out it's James Todd Smith. Okay? But we're all guilty of believing that there's some lyrics that you just know it says this, and then you might be going years thinking it's something until finally you're like, wait a minute, that's what the fuck they saying?
Yeah, I've definitely got a few of those.
And then you feel very stupid in that moment.
But the only thing worse than that is knowing you're fucking it up.
and not caring.
And just not caring.
Rocking out. Like, yeah.
Because I'm sorry, that fucking, what was the song I was singing earlier?
Yin Yang Joint. No, go ahead, please.
Was it?
Perform.
Oh, when I say 369 cranberries, hey, that's like it to me one more time.
Cranberry.
I don't know where the cranberry.
I don't even want to know how it goes in real life. That's
6'9", that made fine. Some. Give me one more time.
Well,
Get low.
Somehow I
don't know where the cranberry.
Somehow I got cranberries out of Let Me Find.
There's nothing phonetically reminiscent of cranberry.
It's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Well, let's see what Google's got to say. The song Get Low.
What are the actual lyrics?
The actual words. 3-6 Mafia, damn she fine, hoping she could suck it to me one more time. Those are the lyrics.
Ain't nothing about cranberries.
Damn. So I'm like all the way fucked up.
Yeah, but I'm with you because I like cranberry juice.
So I'm not sure. Did I say this on another show? Did I talk about Cyndi Lauper on another show?
I think you did mention it.
Yeah, you sure did. But yeah, bring that. It was a good one.
That was pretty funny.
About to touch the water.
Yeah. You did that.
I mean, because to me, that's classic. Like, I thought she was saying, girls touch water, have fun.
Right.
I was like, touch the water. No.
Or how about knowing what they're saying and just completely not knowing what the fuck they're talking about and you don't care?
Well, yes, there's quite a few people that.
There he goes.
Well, first of all, didn't you? Okay, you brought up glaciers of ice.
Yes.
And
the treasures and glaciers of ice.
Right. And once you brought it up, I'm like, hang on.
What exactly?
I don't really know that shit either.
And then wait.
The treasures and glaciers of ice.
The treasures and glaciers of ice.
Wait. Let's look at. And then see, I'm getting confused. If glaciers of ice, glaciers of grams, something, keys, codes, and grams. Breaker. Here comes the Keystone Caper. Right? And watch me scraper. But see, there's a lot of shit in there that I'm missing right now. Like I'm fucking up a lot of it. Like mangling a lot of it.
Can I offer a fact check?
Go ahead.
Okay. The actual verse in question goes: the treasures is the glaciers of ice. Original man possessing the power to hold G's, guns, and grams.
Okay, why do I feel like I should have known that? Go ahead.
Go for
Baker, pull off a Keystone Caper, point out the baddest bitch in the crowd and watch me scrape her.
See, I knew that. I knew that. Maybe if the song was playing, I would have been singing along. But,
Yeah, you can.
But
see,
right now,
you can sing
just
along.
trying to,
You can sing along with it.
just trying to go off the head.
But and to try to like make sense of it,
Right.
like just it's like my seeds, marry his seeds, marry his seeds. That's how we keep Wu-Tang money all up in the family.
Family, right.
Like yes.
My
Okay.
seeds marry his, yeah.
So how about this?
Give me one of yours.
No, I was gonna ask you, is there a line from someone in your own crew that you fucking still don't know what the fuck they saying after 20-something years?
Oh shit. Let me
I
see.
might have a couple. I gotta think real quick. But
Let
your
me
boy
think.
Stat? Oh, he might have some shit. I don't know. I still don't know what he's saying.
Well, damn. Let me think. There's a couple of Busta lines that definitely
Like, what the hell?
Like the point. Missed it. But he just said it so well.
Energy, right?
Well,
I
not
believe
just
you.
the point, but like when
know
you
what you said, but I
can't
believe
even
you.
fully understand what these. Okay, matter of fact, X got a verse that like it's so he don't even remember how it goes. Like when we try to do this shit at shows, I don't think he knows this. We got a song called "Word Is Bond," and his verse, the way he comes in, he's like. The broadcast is mashed to make the blunt last. Fill it with hash, doing pass to make the ass. Like, they put that ass in the stash. Like, that's all I can really remember right there. Like
Sounds great.
I don't fucking fully know the whole shit of what he's saying right there. Like, but that song is like mad fucking old.
Shit.
And we perform it. And so I'll just come in and out on certain words, but as far as every word, I really don't know.
So you was
everything
born to
he's
born, you was just co-signing the guy?
I was kind of born to
Born
born.
to born.
I feel like every time I hear Exhibit C, I say a new line. Like every time I hear it, like every time I sing along with it, it's the part where he's like J Electronica, J Elect Yamaka, J Trauma Ramadama Hasalamaka, Suwala Top La
Atalamata.
And I sing that shit strong and wrong because you don't ever want to look like you don't know what you're saying.
Exactly,
So
right.
you still got to keep the mouth moving regardless
Exactly.
of what the fuck is coming out of it. But
Right.
I feel like every time I recite that verse, I'm saying something different each time in that part.
I got one.
Oh,
Well,
go
listen,
for it.
let's hurry up because we're gonna go from. Go ahead.
Yeah. Bring the noise. The second verse where your man Chuck D just starts to really roll it.
Well, never batter the back
Bag
of the brother is madder than matter. The fact that corrupt like a senator.
Soap
Soul
on
on
the
the
road
road
'cause
cause
you
you
treat
treat
it
it
like
like
soap
soap
on
on
the
the
road
road
'cause
cause the beats and the lines are so dope. Listen for listen,
I was
I'm
about to
telling
say
you.
that ain't.
But hold up, but that's when it starts getting fucked
Exactly.
up. Listen for listen, cause son.
They never
Back
care
in the
for the
fall.
brothers and sisters. I know
Brothers
this.
and sisters coming suffer the war.
Right.
We got to see. That's the part, that gets a
Okay.
little jumble. But we did know all the way up to there. All right, so let's go from a happy note to a sad note real quick because I have to acknowledge the passing of someone who I almost considered like a little baby brother to me. And that's my man, Lord Superb. His government name was Jamel Cummings. And, he came up in the Wu-Tang machine. And, he was pretty instrumental in a few of Ghost albums, Supreme Clientele, and, what else was he on? Bulletproof Wallets or something. Like, this was a real dude who I feel like his potential wasn't lived up to because of many different reasons. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's a real shame. There's some negativity around his name. He went to jail for something that I really don't want to get into it. All I'm going to say is Perb was a real street dude, and y'all ain't see his paperwork, and even if you did, that don't mean that you know what's really going on here. Like, this man might have took the rap for some others. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of people are judging him right now. I don't even want to get into that part of his life because I don't know him as that. I know him as a ill-ass MC.
That's right.
I know him as a real person, somebody that truly had love for me and my people around me and all of that, and who, you know, I rocked with for years. You know,
Family.
Before he went to jail, during him going to jail, when he came home, you know, I didn't shun him like a lot of people did. There's going to be people talking shit about him in the comments and all that. Fuck y'all already right now. Because a person is not the sum of, you know, one bad deed and all of this type of shit. And that's the time that it seems like we're living in right now. I think in the future I might release actually some unreleased Lord Superb music so y'all can actually see some of the brilliance that I'm talking about, because I'm telling you, this guy was something special. And, you know, for all of y'all, because we all have potential in all things that we do. So to waste your potential is you know, should be like a sin, really. You know, and I think we need to, you know, that's the message that I get from this, from Perb's life, is like, don't waste your fucking talents, man. Don't waste your talents, and don't just be a footnote to history and all of this type of shit. And make good choices, make better choices out here, and make it so that when you leave, your deeds are so strong that people can't fucking shit on your name. You understand what I'm saying?
Right on.
So that's all I got to say about that. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I love you, Perb. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Not a Mean Godcast. Peace. It's the absence of all confusion. United we stand, divided we fall. Two fingers together is the real peace sign, y'all. Brand Nubian peace gear. Hoodies. T-shirts. Snapbacks. Available at hoodcheese.com. Get yours today.